Imagine for a second a people whose traditions stretch all the way back to ancient Mesopotamia, a living faith that carries the legacy of civilizations we all thought were long gone. So today, we're going to dive into the world of the Yazidis, a culture that is as resilient as it is ancient.
I mean, what if you could actually meet someone who is a direct link, both culturally and genetically, to the people who built the very first cities and empires? That sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's not.
Well, for the Yazidi people, that ancient world, it's not a memory in a history book. It is a living, breathing part of who they are, right now.
All right, so let's really get into this. Just how deep do these roots go? And believe me, this connection isn't just poetic. It's literally written in their DNA.
Yeah, check this out. A 2017 genetic study put it so plainly. The Yazidis, along with their Assyrian neighbors, show this incredible genetic continuity with the original folks who lived in ancient Mesopotamia. So you see, this goes beyond just history books. This is their actual heritage. And their faith, wow, it is just this incredible reflection of their history. I mean, think about it. They're located at a true crossroads of civilizations. So Yazidism has kind of absorbed and woven together elements from so many of the world's great religions and created something totally unique.
So what are their actual beliefs? Well, at the very heart of their cosmology, you have one God and seven incredible divine beings known as the Heptad, or the Seven Mysteries. So the core belief, it's monotheistic. There's one supreme God. But here's the thing. This God is kind of transcendent, So the actual day-to-day running of the universe is handled by these seven great angels who are brought into existence from God's own divine light. And their creation story? It's absolutely fascinating. It starts with the divine white pearl, which then bursts and forms the entire universe. It's kind of like their own cosmic Big Bang. From God's divine light, the seven angels emerge, and the very first among them, appointed as their leader, is Melek Taus, the Peacock Angel.
So this figure, Melek Taus, is absolutely central to Yazidi devotion. Now, he's not a separate god. Think of him more as the chief emanation of the one God, his representative right here on Earth. The peacock, with its just magnificent multicolored feathers, that symbolizes his role in bringing beauty and color into the world.
But, and this is a huge but, the story of Melek Taus is also the source of the most profound, and frankly, the most dangerous misunderstanding about the Yazidi faith.
Okay, this is the crucial part, so listen up. Outsiders heard this story about an angel who refused to bow to Adam, and they immediately, and wrongly, equated Melek Taus with Satan. And that terrible mistake led to the deeply offensive and totally false label of devil worshippers. But for Yazidis, the story means something completely different. For them, Melek Taus's refusal was actually an act of ultimate devotion. He would bow only to his creator, God. And for that, he was tested and then redeemed, becoming a symbol of reconciliation and divine light.
Okay, let's switch gears and go to a physical place, a place that is the absolute spiritual heart of the Yazidi world, a true sanctuary of peace and pilgrimage. So welcome to Lalish. This valley, for Yazidis, this is the holiest place on earth. Full stop. It's not just home to the tomb of the revered 12th century reformer Sheikh Adi, it's a place of refuge, of community, and it's the destination for a once-in-a-lifetime pilgrimage every Yazidi hopes to make. And you can really feel this fusion of legend and sacredness right at the entrance to the main sanctuary. As you go in, you see this carving of a black snake. The legend says that a holy man turned a real, menacing serpent into stone to protect the people, forever capturing its image right there on the wall. It's a powerful symbol of nature and divine protection.
And this whole idea of protection, it's been a constant theme throughout their entire history. Their story is just one of incredible perseverance against odds that are, they're almost unimaginable.
Yeah, those misunderstandings we talked about, they've led to a really brutal history of persecution. This timeline, it shows just a few examples, from massacres under the Ottomans to the horrific genocide committed by ISIL in 2014. I mean, they have faced repeated, systematic attempts to wipe them out completely.
So you have to ask, how on earth did they survive all that? Well, the answer really lies in their incredibly strong social bonds and the power of their oral traditions. You see, their culture wasn't written down in books that could just be burned. No, it was carried in their hymns, in their stories, and in the connections between people. So their society is traditionally structured into 3 hereditary groups, and it's endogamous, which is a key detail. It means they only marry within their own caste. You have the sheikhs and the peers, who are the hereditary clergy, and then the murids, who make up the laity. And this strict social structure, where everybody has a very specific role, that's been a huge reason they've been able to preserve their identity and their faith through centuries of chaos.
And that brings us right up to today. Because despite everything they've been through, the Yazidis are not some relic of the past. They are a vibrant, living culture right now.
Now, estimates on their global population vary a bit, but we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people, maybe even up to 1 million, with communities in their ancestral homeland in Iraq and a growing diaspora all around the world. The fact that they exist at all is it's an incredible testament to their resilience. So when you really think about it, the Yazidis are this powerful reminder that history isn't just about empires that fall and cities that crumble into dust. Sometimes ancient worlds survive, not in stone, but in the spirit of a people.
And their story really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other echoes of ancient worlds are still out there, hiding in plain sight, just waiting for us to listen?